Imagine you are standing right in front of a door, not just any door, but one that only opens once in your life. A door that leads to the infinite expanses of higher dimensions. This is your invitation to become part of an extraordinary journey of discovery, an opportunity that becomes more precious with every second that passes. Why? Because the door will soon close again, probably in about 2 hours after you have watched this video. Time is of the essence, and the opportunity you have is as fleeting as the glow of a shooting star in the night sky. The universe seems to have given you another chance with this video. Can you make the most of it? Let me briefly explain what it's all about. The secret of existence is hidden in these higher dimensions, a space where the laws of physics as we know them do not apply and the limits of the imaginable are exceeded. Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the known world? What if I told you that there are places where time and space interweave in a way that our human brain can barely comprehend? Places where light doesn't just shine, but sings, and the colors tell stories of forgotten civilizations. You don't believe me because you probably haven't experienced it yourself. But I advise you, my good friend, to have patience and trust, and you won't recognize your world after this video. The door that opens before you is a portal to these wonders, a key to an understanding that goes far beyond what is recorded in books and theories. It is as if the universe itself is inviting you to explore its deepest secrets, secrets written in the stars and hidden in the depths of human consciousness. Imagine stepping through that door and finding yourself in a world where the air vibrates with the energy of possibility, where every step you take leads you deeper into the heart of the cosmos. A world where you are not just a spectator, but part of a greater whole, connected to the fabric of the universe itself. The urgency of embarking on this journey cannot be overemphasized. There is only this one possibility. No one knows when the door will open for the next time, and more importantly, if it will happen at all. This is your chance to be not just a witness, but an actor in a cosmic drama whose scale and beauty are beyond imagination. The question is not whether you are ready, but whether you have the courage to take the first step. Because you are certainly ready. Otherwise the universe would not have led you to me. So now you know what this is all about. You may be walking through the door in a few minutes if you do everything right from now on. I wish you every success. But don't forget, the door is open, time is ticking. It's up to you to pluck up the courage and step through. Do you remember the feeling of curiosity that drove you to explore the world as a child? Let that feeling be your compass, because what lies beyond that door is an adventure beyond imagination. The journey begins right now with you. Let's start figuratively so that you understand your starting point. Imagine you are standing on the threshold of another world, a space that lies beyond our known dimension. I mean that exactly as I say it. The dimensions actually take the form of spaces. In front of you is a door, mysterious and inviting, marking the transition to the higher dimensions. You feel a mixture of awe and anticipation as you step closer, ready to embrace the unknown. As you stand in front of the door, an aura of mystery surrounds you. The light seems to soften, the sounds of everyday life fade into the distance, and you feel as if you are hovering on the threshold between two worlds. This is the moment when the old has been left behind and the new has not yet been entered, a state of pure possibility. Unfortunately, I can't tell you exactly what you see there yet, because you're not ready for it. You will find out in a few minutes, but right now it could be too much for you. After all, it is a great gift to be able to walk through this door. I know you are curious. I'll tell you as much as I can right now. So you walk straight towards the door. Your steps feel lighter than usual, as if you are floating. Then, with a deep breath, you step through the doorframe. The moment you cross the threshold is like taking your first breath underwater. Everything feels different, the way the light breaks, the sounds that echo in this new world, and the air that fills your lungs. You are in a space where the colors seem more alive, almost as if they have a life of their own. The light dances in spectrums that the human eye cannot normally perceive, creating a dazzling kaleidoscope that fills the room with an indescribable beauty. In that first moment behind the door, you feel a profound connection to everything around you. It is as if you can sense the fundamental unity of the universe, a harmonious connection that permeates everything. You feel secure and at the same time expanded, as if your consciousness has grown beyond the boundaries of your physical body. When you look back, you see the door still open, a connection back to what once was, but you feel no rush to return. You don't have to worry about your old world disappearing. Rather, from now on you can decide which dimension you are in. A world unfolds before you, waiting to be explored, a world that holds promises of knowledge and adventure beyond imagination. What awaits you is a journey through a dimension where time is not linear, but can be experienced in multiple dimensions. You will move through spaces that are both familiar and infinitely strange, spaces that reflect the essence of your deepest dreams and desires. Each step you take leads you deeper into the heart of this new world, a place where knowledge and wisdom are not transmitted through words, but through direct experience. In this world beyond the higher dimension you will find a place of peace and realization, a sanctuary that offers not only a sense of well-being, but also the opportunity to fathom the deepest mysteries of being. It is an invitation to experience yourself and the universe in a way that was previously unimaginable. That's still pretty vague, and I know that. Before I really let you enter the other space, I need to prepare you a little more. But don't worry, you're in good hands. Are you ready to embark on this adventure, ready to discover the beauty and wonder that awaits you beyond the door to the higher dimensions? It's time to take the plunge and immerse yourself in a world that will expand your heart and mind. Before we continue our journey through the gates of the higher dimensions, there is a crucial twist that you should know. While I mentioned earlier that it is possible to go back and forth between the two spaces, there is one condition that is essential: you must carry the key from the higher dimension with you. Because the door that has opened for us will close in a little less than 2 hours. Don't forget that time is always running out. Without this key, it is not possible to return or re-enter this expanded reality. But don't worry, in the course of our journey of discovery you will learn where to find this key. So keep your eyes open and don't let your curiosity waver. The secret of the key will reveal itself to you in due course. Now it is a matter of discovering the key with which we can open the door to the higher dimension. This key is not a physical object, but a collection of inner states and practices that attune us to the necessary frequency to make the transition. The prerequisites for this are faith, focus, and the willingness to let go of old beliefs. These elements form the foundation on which the journey into the higher dimensions is built. Faith is not to be understood here in the religious sense, but as a deep trust in the existence and accessibility of these other dimensions. It is the belief in the possibility that there is more than meets the eye and the conviction that we are capable of entering these hidden worlds. Focus is crucial to direct our energy and attention to the goal of walking through the door. In a world flooded with distractions, it takes practice and discipline to calm the mind and focus on what is important. This is where techniques such as meditation and visualization come into play. Meditation helps us to reduce the noise of everyday life and achieve a state of inner stillness in which we become receptive to the finer frequencies of the higher dimensions. Visualization allows us to create a vivid image in our mind of the door and the space beyond, strengthening our intention to walk through it. The willingness to let go of old beliefs is perhaps the biggest challenge on this path. Many of us carry beliefs that limit us and narrow our perception of reality. In order to open the door to the higher dimension, we must be willing to recognize these limitations and leave them behind. This process of self-reflection and inner work is crucial to clearing energetic blocks and tuning into the higher frequency required for the transition. The combination of these elements, faith, focus, letting go of old beliefs, meditation, visualization, and inner work, forms the key that opens the door to the higher dimension. It is a path that requires discipline and dedication, but the rewards are immeasurable. By engaging in these practices, we not only prepare ourselves for the journey through the door, but also begin a process of transformation that touches our whole being. By exploring ourselves and uncovering the deep layers of our consciousness, we discover the energetic keys needed to unlock the door to the higher dimensions. It is a journey that offers insights and realizations at every step, and with each act of self-reflection and self-clearance we come closer to the threshold. Are you ready to embark on this journey, make the necessary changes within yourself, and open the door to the higher dimension? It takes courage to face the shadows that lurk within us and do the work necessary to free ourselves. But the light that waits beyond the door is worth the journey. The higher dimensions are calling, and the key is in your hand. This is only the beginning of your journey. The path to finding and using the key is full of wonder and insight. Don't be discouraged if the answers don't come immediately. Discovering and understanding the key is part of the adventure that will take you to the higher dimensions. But as I said, don't forget to take the key with you. Stay curious, open and ready to explore the mysteries that lie ahead. The countdown begins. Imagine the clock ticking down inexorably, and with each tick the moment draws closer when the door to the higher dimension closes. This opportunity that is now open to us is fleeting, and the time we have left is precious. It is a scenario that not only emphasizes the urgency of our decision, but also highlights the uniqueness of this opportunity. In exactly 1 hour and 52 minutes, the door will close, and the opportunity we have now may never come again. At this pivotal moment, I would like to invite you to engage in a short but powerful meditation exercise. This exercise is designed to prepare you mentally and emotionally for the transformation ahead and to help you synchronize with the necessary frequency for the passage. Sit comfortably, close your eyes and take 3 deep, calming breaths. With each breath, leave the worries and distractions of everyday life behind you. Imagine light and clarity flowing into your mind with each inhalation and fears and doubts disappearing with each exhalation. Now, with your inner eye, visualize the door to the higher dimension. It stands before you, majestic and inviting. Surrounded by a gentle, radiant light that radiates warmth and peace. With every breath you take, you feel closer to this door. You feel your body becoming lighter, almost as if you are floating. In this moment, you are fully present, connected to the now and ready to take the step through the door. Remember that stepping through this door is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of a new chapter in your personal development and journey of discovery. It is a step into a world that is rich in possibilities and profound insights. A world that is waiting to be explored by you. Slowly open your eyes now. The countdown is still running, but you feel ready. You have experienced a moment of calm and clarity that has prepared you for what is to come. It's time to gather the courage and determination needed to step through the door before it closes. This is your chance to become a part of something bigger, an opportunity to explore the depths of your own being and embark on a journey that will change your life. The countdown may signal urgency, but it also reminds us how precious every moment is. Don't let this moment pass you by. The door is open, the countdown is on, and the decision is yours. Prepare to take the plunge, because what lies beyond the door is more than just a new dimension. It is an invitation to unleash the full potential of your being and become part of an infinite adventure. The journey begins now with you. The moment of stepping through the door has arrived. With one final, determined step, you cross the threshold and find yourself in the higher dimension. You are immediately enveloped by an overwhelming feeling of freedom. It is as if all the shackles that have bound you in the physical world have been released. You feel light, almost weightless, as if you are floating through the universe itself. In this new existence, love is the predominant force, an all-encompassing, unconditional love that flows through every fiber of your being. You feel a deep connection with all that is, a unity that no word of human language can fully capture. It is a deep understanding of the universe, a feeling as if you have finally found the answers to questions you didn't even know to ask. Navigating this higher dimension requires an adaptation to completely new ways of perceiving. Here, time does not exist in a linear form as we know it, but as a space in which past, present, and future flow into one another. You learn to move through intention, where the mere thought of a place or a being can take you there. Interacting with higher forms of consciousness opens your eyes to possibilities and perspectives that would be unimaginable in the physical world. These beings, free from the limitations of human physicality, communicate through sensations, colors, and music in a language that speaks directly to the soul. They teach you to understand and use your own energy to consciously shape your reality. You learn that every thought, every feeling has an effect on the fabric of the universe. The greatest challenge and at the same time the greatest gift of this journey is to integrate the insights and experiences from the higher dimension into your daily life. This process of transformation enables you to make lasting changes and improvements in your being. You begin to look at your life with a new perspective, one that is characterized by love, gratitude, and a deep understanding of the interconnectivity of all things. To anchor these realizations, it is important to cultivate regular practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and creative forms of self-expression. They serve as bridges between worlds, allowing you to carry the vibrations of the higher dimension into your everyday life and keep access to this expanded state of consciousness open. Remember that every action you take, every decision you make, can be inspired by the deep insights you have gained on this journey. You are now a beacon of light and love, not just for yourself, but for everyone you touch. By stepping through the door, you have not only changed your own life, but also have the potential to transform the world around you. The journey through the higher dimension is not only a journey outwards, but above all a journey inwards, to the deepest essence of your being. It is the beginning of a wonderful adventure that never stops exploring, growing, and unfolding. Having taken the first step through the doorway to the higher dimension, the opportunity now opens up to deepen your experience and strengthen your connection to this expanded state of consciousness. There are advanced techniques and rituals specifically designed to further open the door and allow for a deeper integration of the higher dimensions into your daily life. One of the most powerful tools in this process are deep trance meditations. These practices allow you to reach a state of intense inner peace where you can go beyond the boundaries of the physical body and make direct contact with the higher levels of consciousness. Deepening into trance opens up pathways for astral travel, where you can consciously explore the higher dimensions and interact with entities and energies that reside there. Working with energy centers, the chakras, also plays a crucial role in opening the door to the higher dimension. Each chakra is a gateway to specific aspects of your being and the universe. Through targeted meditation and energy work, you can harmonize the balance and flow of your chakras, raising your personal vibration and strengthening your connection to the higher dimension. In addition to these deeper practices, there are daily exercises that help to raise your vibration and thus strengthen your connection to the higher dimension. Gratitude exercises, where you consciously reflect and record moments of gratitude each day, open your heart and promote a positive vibe. Conscious breathing, in which you focus your attention on your breath and immerse yourself deeply in the here and now, calms the mind and creates space for new insights. The Sun Salutation Meditation, a series of yoga exercises performed with mindfulness and in harmony with the breath, activates the life energy and supports physical and mental alignment with higher frequencies. The importance of physical objects and symbols as keys to accessing the higher dimension should not be underestimated. Crystals, with their unique vibrational properties, can help to release energetic blockages and sharpen intuition. Sacred geometry, as a visual expression of universal order and harmony, serves as a powerful tool for meditation and concentration. Personal altars, designed with objects that have special meaning for you, create a sacred space that supports and strengthens your connection to the higher dimension. By integrating these practices into your life, you not only open yourself further to the experiences and insights of the higher dimensions, but also help to create a world characterized by deeper understanding, compassion, and love. It is a path that requires courage, dedication, and a willingness to constantly rediscover and grow. But the journey through and with the higher dimensions is one of the most rewarding experiences life has to offer, an adventure that fills your existence with immeasurable depth and joy. On the path to opening the door to the higher dimension, we inevitably encounter obstacles that can hinder our progress. These blocks are often deeply rooted in our mental, emotional, and spiritual layers and manifest as fear, doubt, and the shadows of past traumas. These challenges are universal, but overcoming them is a personal process that not only leads us closer to the door, but also brings about profound transformations in our inner selves. Fear, in many forms, is perhaps the greatest obstacle on our spiritual path. It can manifest as fear of the unknown, fear of change, or even fear of our own power. Doubts about ourselves, our abilities, and the path itself can have a paralyzing effect and prevent us from even taking the first step. Past traumas and unresolved emotional wounds further contribute to our reluctance to fully commit to the journey. If you feel that this video has had value to you so far, I'd love for you to share that value with a donation through the Super Thanks button below the video, as much as seems right and fair to you. Any gesture of appreciation is a valuable gift to me recording these videos. Overcoming these obstacles requires courage, self-reflection, and a willingness to face the darker aspects of our being. Shadow work, a process of consciously recognizing and integrating these repressed parts of ourselves, is a powerful tool on this path. By confronting our shadows, we learn to accept ourselves fully, and in this wholeness we find the strength to overcome our fears. Forgiveness, both of others and of ourselves, plays a crucial role in healing trauma and overcoming blockages. It frees us from the burden of the past and enables us to move forward with a lighter heart. Releasing limiting beliefs through affirmations and self-hypnosis helps to transform our self-image and create a foundation of trust and self-love on which we can build our spiritual path. Patience and perseverance are essential on this path. The journey to the higher dimension is not a sprint, but a marathon that requires dedication and a willingness to persevere through difficult times. Every setback, every challenge offers a lesson and an opportunity for growth. It is important to see these moments not as failures, but as part of the process that makes us stronger and wiser. Accepting that the path is not always straightforward and that each experience, whether positive or negative, brings us closer to our goal is a key to overcoming obstacles. By learning to appreciate the process and treating ourselves with compassion and understanding, we open ourselves up to the infinite possibilities that the higher dimension and the spiritual path have to offer. The journey through the doorway to the higher dimension is one of constant learning and growth. By recognizing and overcoming the obstacles in our path, we sharpen our abilities to consciously shape our reality and delve deeper into the mysteries of the universe. It is a path that leads us not only to higher dimensions, but also to a deeper connection with our true self. Dante Alighieri's The Divine Comedy stands as a monumental literary work that not only stands as a masterpiece in the world of poetry and literature, but also serves as a profound metaphorical representation of the human journey to spiritual enlightenment. In this epic poem, Dante embarks on an allegorical journey through the three realms of the afterlife: hell, purgatory, and paradise. This journey reflects the path that each of us travels in search of higher consciousness and ultimate union with the divine. Hell, with its many circles of purification, symbolizes the confrontation with our inner demons and the shadows of past traumas. Purgatory stands for the process of purification and preparation of our soul for enlightenment. Finally, paradise reveals the fulfillment of this spiritual journey in union with divine love. The companions on Dante's path, Virgil and Beatrice, represent the essential role of guidance and mentorship on our spiritual path. Virgil, the poet of ancient Rome, symbolizes human reason and the worldly knowledge that helps us to cross the darkness and overcome our fears. Beatrice, the celestial muse, embodies the transcendent love and wisdom that shows us the way to true knowledge. Her presence in poetry underscores the importance of spiritual teachers and masters who guide us on our path to self-realization. The Divine Comedy is more than a narrative of a personal journey. It is a reflection of the universal human experience in the search for meaning, light, and ultimate connection with the higher. Dante invites us to look into the mirror of his journey to reflect on our own spiritual paths. He challenges us to recognize our own inner abysses, to face challenges and trials, and to open ourselves to the transformative power of divine love. This work reminds us that the spiritual path, though full of challenges, ultimately leads to a state of deep realization, peace, and joy. The lessons of perseverance, courage, and a willingness to face the darker aspects of the self are timeless and universal. The Divine Comedy thus serves as an inspiration and guide for all who embark on a quest for spiritual enlightenment and elevation to a higher consciousness. Dante shows us that despite the hardships and horrors we may endure on our journey, the light of knowledge and the all-encompassing love of the divine always await us in the end.